is inevitable. One must destroy in order to create.
The bad news first. There won't be any new Star Wars movies in theaters in 2023. However, that doesn't mean everything is calm in a galaxy far, far away. Instead, 2023 seems to be a busy year for Star Wars, with many brand new movies, books, and video games. Fan favorites like The Mandalorian and The Bad Batch return this year, along with intriguing new shows coming up like Ahsoka and the enigmatic Skeleton Crew. Speaking of Ahsoka, there's just some noticeable excitement about it. In today's video, we'll look into the upcoming Ahsoka show and try to see just how good it'll be. But before we get to that, who exactly is Ahsoka?
Ahsoka,
Get some rest.
wait. You need my help.
No. You've done enough.
If you didn't know, Ahsoka Tano has been a beloved figure among fans for a long time. She embodies everything positive about the Star Wars world, including its concepts of atonement, resiliency, and optimism. Of course, she had to overcome many difficulties to become a skilled warrior. She has, nevertheless, consistently stayed faithful to her values and convictions. Fans can now see more of Ahsoka's escapades and discover new facets of the Star Wars galaxy thanks to her own series. The August 2023 release of Ahsoka is something we eagerly anticipate. Naturally, there's been a lot of talk on social media about this development. The forthcoming series has garnered a lot of enthusiasm and expectation from fans. The Ahsoka series will undoubtedly be the subject of conversation and rumors for months to come in the Star Wars fandom, famed for its enthusiasm and zeal. Undoubtedly, it'll be one of the finest 2023 Star Wars shows because of its fantastic cast, strong production team, and engaging story. So, when exactly is it coming out, and who do we expect to see in it?
I found it.
The map.
This one holds the secret Morgan's after. The location of the last missing Imperial Grand Admiral, Thrawn.
Well, the Ahsoka series features a remarkable ensemble aside from Rosario Dawson. These cast members include Iman Esfandi as Ezra Bridger, Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Hera Syndulla, and Natasha Liu Bordizzo as Sabine Wren. Also confirmed are appearances by Ray Stevenson, Ivana Sokhno, and Hayden Christensen, who will reprise his role as Anakin Skywalker. The show's production crew is also remarkable, led by executive producer and showrunner Dave Filoni. The exact release date is August 23rd, 2023, and we're all anticipating the release.
I think I know how to find Ezra.
The series is just one of the numerous Star Wars endeavors, though. Lucasfilm revealed at Star Wars Celebration 2023 that Visions Volume 2 would be available on Disney Plus this year. A variety of anime companies contributed short films to the animated series. As a result, the Star Wars universe is distinctively presented in each episode. Other Star Wars television programs are also in the works. These include The Acolyte, Andor Season 2, and the Jude Law starring Skeleton Crew. Showrunner Jon Favreau has announced that he's already written the 4th season of the popular series, which will please fans of The Mandalorian. So in addition to learning the Ahsoka release date, we'll also try to see its strong parts, which would actually make it interesting.
I am Grand Admiral Thrawn, and my return is inevitable.
First, it goes without saying that the most eagerly awaited component of the Ahsoka series is the live-action debut of fan-favorite Star Wars villain, Grand Admiral Thrawn. Timothy Zahn's 1991 book, Heir to the Empire, featured Thrawn for the first time in the Star Wars universe. Since then, Rebels has inserted him into the TV canon. It was just announced at Star Wars Celebration 2023 that Lars Mikkelsen, who provided the voice for Thrawn in the animated series, would reprise the part. The figure is anticipated to play a key part in the series as the main adversary and will probably come into conflict with Ahsoka and the Ghost's crew. Thrawn is obviously up to no good, despite his exact motives being unknown. He might be employing a long-term strategy by covertly attempting to assume control of the Empire's ruins. The Shadow Council, a deep state advisory body committed to rebuilding the Empire, met with Moff Gideon in one of the episodes of The Mandalorian, which served as a teaser for this. In either case, having him around will cause a lot of issues throughout the show. Nearly the entire Rebels ensemble is prepared to go from animated to live action in Ahsoka. It's been revealed that Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Natasha Liu Bordizzo, Iman Esfandi, and Steve Bloom will play the roles of Hera Syndulla, Sabine Wren, Ezra Bridger, and Garazeb Aurelius or Zeb. Chopper, the devoted astromech droid that is a member of the Lothal Rebels, is obviously necessary for the group to function. Ahsoka may possibly have some unexpected character debuts, such as Tamura Morrison playing Captain Rex for the first time, or Jason Jarrus, the son of Hera and Kanan Jarrus, played by Freddie Prinze Jr., making his live-action debut. Rebels' use of magic and examination of mystic Force lore is one of its most intriguing features. The Force-sensitive being Bendu, played by Tom Baker, who lived on the far-off planet Atollon and professed to stand in the center of the Force between the light side and the dark side, served as an example of this. The series also revealed other peculiar ways the Force could interact with the real world, such as the world between worlds, a liminal dimension so densely filled with the Force that someone who could consciously control it would be the most powerful being in the galaxy. Fans of the Rebels series will recall that Ahsoka was imprisoned in the world between worlds after her fight with Darth Vader. It's been rumored that the Ahsoka show will continue the unfinished business left by this plot. Ahsoka might even try to use the portal, which would expose her to various parallel universes and eras of Star Wars history. We might get to see flashbacks to Ahsoka's Padawan training at the Jedi Temple if the world between worlds makes it possible for time travel in Star Wars. Considering that Savannah Stein will apparently portray a young Ahsoka in the series, it's possible that we'll see the character engaging in combat with Anakin Skywalker, her former teacher, or engaging in meditation with Obi-Wan Kenobi, her Grandmaster, during the Clone Wars. This would be a particularly memorable full-circle moment for the character, who owes her roots to the show as well as thrilling for fans of the animated series. A highlight for many would undoubtedly be seeing more of Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor in their full Clone Wars armor. Ahsoka and Darth Vader squared off in Rebels' critically praised Season 2 conclusion, Twilight of the Apprentice. But may a flashback scene in Ahsoka show the former Master Padawan pair getting back together? Given that Hayden Christensen has stated he will reprise his role for the Disney Plus series, it is conceivable. Also possible are parallel realities in which Anakin did not turn to the dark side, or in which Obi-Wan was victorious in Mustafar while still having his arms and legs attached. In any case, Anakin and Ahsoka have a long history together, and it's difficult to think of an Ahsoka-focused solo series without including her former master in some fashion. There are other bad guys ready to cause problems in Ahsoka besides Thrawn, though. The orange lightsaber-wielding Baylan Skoll, played by Ray Stevenson, and his disciple Shin Hati, played by Ivana Sakno, were briefly shown to viewers in the trailer. Many Star Wars fans believe that Shin and Baylan are devoted to Thrawn or even Morgan Elsbeth, despite the fact that these characters' motivations are unknown. Many have questioned whether they are Dark Jedi, Sith, or something in between based solely on the color of their lightsabers. They will undoubtedly be a tough opponent for Ahsoka and the Ghost Crew, albeit only time will tell. Genevieve O'Reilly's Mon Mothma has received a lot of attention in recent years. The former senator turned rebel commander from Chandrilla played a significant part in Disney Plus's Andor and appears to play an equally important role in Ahsoka. Mon Mothma's efforts to protect the galaxy from the growing menace of the First Order as the newly elected leader of the New Republic following the fall of the Galactic Empire could be a significant story point in the show. We've already seen glimpses of the universe's less than stable political landscape, which is attempting to re-establish itself in the ruins of the Empire and the Mandalorian. Mon Mothma and her supporters from the New Republic look to be in danger, even with Ahsoka's assistance. Well, what do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. Until next time, may the Force be with you.